military seek and destroy missions against the American people?
I already read it, and it's coming out of the Pentagon. The Pentagon is going to be in charge of all that. I have read different ones on that, and, you know, one of the things I wanted to tell you, Alex, you are getting out. Just this past Friday, I was at the post office. Had to mail some things, and there was, my guys, it had a long line in there. It was the main post office, people mailing Christmas packages. There was a fella there, we got to talking, a young fella, got to talking about the economy, and I said, hey, look, man, I said, fella, I said, haven't you been listening? There's going to end up being a rebellion. The economy's going to fall down through the bottom. And he told me, well, my brother's in the military, and he told me that munition factories are going full bore and that the economy's going to come up after the first of the year, and how the Army's getting all these cases after cases of different types of ammunition so people can go back to work. I said, will you just stop and think of what you just said? Do you realize why the Army and the military is getting all this ammunition? And you know what? That's all I really had to say, because my guys, all up and down through that line, people started in on that young guy and said, don't you realize where we're at? What's going on? Don't you realize what our government's doing? You know, they all sounded as if they've been listening to your program. I love it.
No, people just know the truth. Pastor, good to hear from you. I'm going to jam in Adam, Demetrius, Jim, and Michael if we can. But your calls, final segment, right here on Genesis. And then coming up, Chuck Norris live. He talked about some hardcore stuff about President Obama and the New World Order. Chuck Norris fighting the New World Order.
Hi, it's MZ, wondering how many of us Alex Jones fans intend to take the swine flu vaccine. I'm not, don't trust it, but then I don't want to get the disease either. So I use PureWorks, a unique disinfectant that comes in foam or spray form. PureWorks is not your typical hand disinfectant. There is no alcohol to dry your skin, and it lasts for hours, not minutes. Use PureWorks to protect yourself from disease and infection. You can find out all about it and order it online at nogerms.info. That's nogerms.info. Don't introduce potentially dangerous chemicals or toxins into your body to keep you well when they could actually cause the sickness you want to avoid. Don't pick your nose. Don't shake hands, and don't handle banisters, rails, and doorknobs. Do try PureWorks, available online at wholesale pricing to Alex Jones listeners. Go to nogerms.info. That's nogerms.info. Be well and stay well. Best MZ.
Hundreds of nations have fallen to tyranny in the last century alone. This is our last chance to not relive history.
As we're finishing off this agenda, they'll be pulling the rug from underneath Americans at home.
They have tremendous influence on our president and Congress, and they really are calling the shots.
I think it's incumbent upon all of us as American citizens to pay attention.
Fall of the Republic identifies the enemies of our nation, the criminal offshore cartel, hell-bent on destroying sovereignty, and on its ashes constructing world government.
Tim Geithner, Bernanke, they're arsonists. They're asking for more matches. And the Congress is saying, who do we make the check out to?
Today, it seems like nobody does care. And right now in Washington, D.C., we have seen a fall of the Republic.
Get your copy of Fall of the Republic on DVD at Infowars.com or watch it online right now in super high quality at prisonplanet.tv.
When the electricity goes out, how will you boil water, cook dinner, light your home, or get news reports? Most families are not prepared for even the shortest power outage due to hurricanes, tornadoes, ice storms, and so on. But you can prepare your family for emergencies and not spend a lot doing it with the amazing products from Kerostove. Kerostove.com is a family preparedness website that has everything you will need in the event of emergency at big discounts. Kerosene stoves, lanterns, emergency radios, water filters, LED flashlights, and even an oven for baking. Kerostove.com is the largest selection of kerosene stoves on the internet. They've even put together 2 family emergency kits at big discounts that include everything you'll need for the next extended blackout. With Kerostove.com's family emergency kits, you'll be able to cook, bake, light your home, make safe drinking water, and hear the news. And you'll be surprised how little you'll spend on Kerostove's incredible products. For example, our most popular single burner stove starts at only $58. See our complete line of quality stoves and ovens at Kerostove.com. That's K-E-R-O stove.com. Keep cooking with Kerostove.com.
We've got more Big guest, informative guest coming up this week. Not just Ron Paul Friday, Chuck Norris today. Let's go right back to your phone calls. Adam in Missouri, or is that Montana? You're on the air, Adam. Go ahead.
Thanks, sir, for taking my call. Just an off-the-wall question, and you don't get mad at me for asking, but I was just curious as how you quit smoking cigarettes. How did you quit smoking cigarettes?
Well, I have quit and started many times, but I'm not smoking currently. The main thing is I stay away from people who are smoking cigarettes, because a lot of people quit smoking and then say they never want them again. Not me. I mean, I'm thinking about a cigarette just a minute ago when I was drinking coffee. You got to stay away from alcohol and other people smoking cigarettes. The two go hand in glove for me. I mean, it's different. You just think about your kids and how you don't want to die on them. And you just decided, but my problem is I'll go 6 months without smoking, and then I tend to go back on for a month or two, and then I go, man, this gives me a headache. I feel like crap, and I go back off of it. But I got to move quick here. Anything else, sir?
No, I was just, I quit with the electric cigarette from freesmokeless.com, and I didn't know.
Oh, as a plug. Well, that's good. I'm glad that helped you out. Those folks sure spam my website hard, and I guess they do the radio too. But I mean, whatever. Great. Let's talk to Adam in Missouri. Adam, we already went to Adam. Demetrius in New Hampshire. Demetrius, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Yes. How are you, sir?
Good, buddy.
I just wanted to tell you that I've been listening to you for about 2 years, and I've been reading about the New World Order myself, and the way that I got informed about it was kind of from the Book of Revelation. A lot of the stuff that you read in the Book of Revelation seems to coincide with what's going on right now. But
no, it's all in there. It's 10 times stronger than Nostradamus. Nostradamus was all vague about everything. It was pure baloney. You read Revelation, a world government where everybody can watch the guy on television at once, and you've got to do it or he kills you, and there's a mark in the face and the hand, and it describes just like giant wasp dropping bombs on people. Look at jet aircraft, look at helicopters. I mean, it's pretty wild stuff.
It is wild stuff. I have actually visited the cave of the cave where the Book of Revelation was written in
Patmos?
My parents' home country, which is originally Greece. But what I want to ask you is, how can I make a career out of exposing the New World Order? I have a bachelor's degree in politics. I've kind of been disillusioned by watching the lemmings go on about their daily business every day, the shallowness of it all, and I just don't want to.
All right, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Don't expect you're going to be able to make a living immediately. Throw all your passion, work your regular job, then 5 hours a day, write blogs, get a video camera, make your own film, put it out, and then say, hey, if you like my film, buy a DVD. If not, here it is on the web, and do it. It took me years and years. It took me, actually not that long. It took me about 4 or 5 years to get self-sufficient. And then it's just been incremental from there to expand, hire more people, expand the operation. But just pick the issues. You want to go out there and write a book, self-publish it, whatever. And if you've got the insight and the ideas that people are into, you'll be effective. I appreciate your call, Demetrius. Jim in Illinois, last caller. Sorry to Michael. Go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, I just want to get the word out in case the crap ever hits the fan up in Chicago, what might be part of the problem. A while back, I seen a Bell Jetstar with spray boom sticking out of its sides, hovering over a police facility on the south side of Chicago. That shouldn't be in this area. And you could take it from there what that would be capable of doing. I reported this to the police superintendent, so it's on public record that it has been noticed.
Well, I mean, look, it was declassified 10 years ago that every major city has helicopters in bays with knockout gas and nerve gas ready to just kill everybody or knock everybody out. I mean, this government's criminal, folks. God bless you. Retransmission starts now. Great job, crew. Chuck Norris coming up.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
The illusion created by the power elite is a lie that covers even the food they want you to eat. Will you continue to be their profit center, buying their processed food that makes you sick? Go to the doctor and buy their drugs? You don't have to cooperate. There is a solution.